ActionSA has joined in the political game of promises of job creation, good governance, ridding the country of corruption and economic growth ahead of the 2024 general elections. Some residents of Hammanskraal braved the scorching heat to listen to presidential hopeful Herman Mashaba present his party's manifesto. ActionSA says it has a plan to fix South Africa.
Today, we officially launch our campaign to bring change and progress to our country, South Africa. To unseat an uncaring, corrupt government next year, and to replace them with an ethical and caring government that will build an inclusive and prosperous future for all South Africans.
Mashaba took aim at those in power, accusing them of being unpatriotic. He painted a picture of a country where all is not well and where millions are subjected to abject poverty and social grants.
Unpatriotic South Africans have looted our state and made themselves rich, while almost 12 million South Africans go without having a dignity of a job. Unpatriotic South Africans have allowed our society to descend into lawlessness, spending more on VIP protection than on fighting the gangs and drugs that corrupt our children. Unpatriotic South Africans have destroyed our education system, leaving our youth to believe that the pass mark of 30% is sufficient for them to build a future. And unpatriotic South Africans have allowed our borders to collapse and our infrastructure to decay.
The party says it must be judged by its success in reducing the number of South Africans on social grants, increased job creation, economic growth, and bringing back the rule of law. Mashaba also says the party will not pursue broad-based black economic empowerment as an economic policy for various reasons.
It is unacceptable that 29 years into democracy, the gap between the haves and the have-nots have widened. In many aspects, we are more unequal today than we were in 1994. Let me be clear. ActionSA supports black economic empowerment, but we reject the policies of the ruling party that have left the majority of our people trapped in poverty. That is why ActionSA will replace the failed BBBE Act with a policy of inclusive economic empowerment to empower all previously disadvantaged South Africans, as well as those harmed by 30 years of corrupt and incompetent government. When I visit communities like Orange Farm in Johannesburg or Khayelitsha in Cape Town, I ask myself, what has BE done to help these South Africans? Sewer runs in the streets, rubbish goes uncollected. There's no water and electricity, and crime is rife. We have to change this.
The ActionSA leader says border control will be tightened and undocumented migrants will be deported. Samkele Masego, SABC News, Hammanskraal.